Welcome to the divisional
Correct.
round. I got that on my first try. Yay!
Yay!
Of the Chopping Birds Weekly NFL podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Port Chop, with
Big Bird.
and he's actually in the building. So
Yay!
praise the Lord. So we decided to go ahead and do this face to face. We thought about recording last night as a over the phone COVID protocol, but we just decided that nobody's playing until Saturday, so we can upload this on a Saturday morning, Friday night on Spotify, whatever. So I was like, what's the rush, you know? So we just reorganized the kitchen, and then Chris hung out and did his thing on Thursday night. So what'd you do Thursday night? Last night?
Oh, I'm so confused what we're talking about. You redid the kitchen.
We redid the kitchen last night.
Oh, we were at. When you texted me, we were at Thai Taste.
Ooh, I love Thai Taste.
I was getting me some of my yellow curry.
Ooh. Jocelyn loves that yellow curry. That's good stuff.
It's fucking delicious.
Dude, their combination fried rice is badass too. That's my go-to for.
That's what Danny gets is fried rice.
Combination fried rice, get a little bit of everything. So we're gonna update the standings here, super duper quick.
Oh, we are.
We is every week we is.
We is.
We is and we is.
If we would load, here we go. Big Bird.
Caw-caw.
Fucking Big Bird.
Big bitch.
Jocelyn, last place last week.
I'm not even on the right one. I was looking at the wrong one.
So last week we obviously a much smaller week.
Yeah.
Colin and me went 4-2.
Woo.
Michael. Fuck you.
Get that baby Michael.
Get that Michael. Holy water spray.
Yeah, that's spray my dog. Stay out of the cat litter.
Michael went 3-3. So now the standings are Colin and Michael at 168. I'm at 165, and Jocelyn, well, she's not playing.
She's on vacation, like I said. So
No,
Michael and I are tied for first place.
With 7 games left.
Woo! So we'll see what happens, everybody. I didn't want to have to talk about this week, but I guess we're gonna have to get into this shit.
Oh, please.
And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to unhappily answer them for you.
That sounds about right.
Cowboys got booted first round of the playoffs, one and done. So that's what we do.
It did. The hat went flying
49ers.
for Colin.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I threw my hat. Chris was there. I threw my hat after that Dak pick, and then they got that Debo touchdown. Yeah. I was like, it is fucking over. And then we made it interesting at the end there. We just ran out of time and ran out of fucks to give.
You ran out of time?
We ran out of time. Fuck. You give CD the ball once. He catches one fucking ball the entire game. Troy Aikman, did you see him talking shit?
I mean, he had every right to.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I said, he's not wrong. He said Michael Irvin would have had at least 10 catches in that fucking game. I
saw the post he shared.
And I said, yeah, he's right. There's no reason that CD Lamb, who is supposed to be our wide receiver, 1A, 1B, whatever, there's no reason he should only catch one fucking ball the entire game. And then it was like the last minute of the fourth quarter is when he finally caught his first ball. It's like, that's inexcusable. So last week I was like, oh yeah, bring back everybody. Bring back Dan Quinn. Bring back Kellen Moore. Bring back McCarthy.
Let's run it back.
Run it back. No, we can bring Dan Quinn back. I don't want the other two back.
I don't think you're going to have Dan Quinn.
We're probably not going to have Dan Quinn, which pisses me off. Maybe we can go get like Mike Zimmer or something. I don't know. But
I think Quinn had 4 interviews this week. He had ones with Denver, Chicago, Miami, and Minnesota.
And I think that Moore did the same. Or
I know Moore had at least one with Denver.
A couple of them. I think he did a couple of them.
Shit, you'd be happy if Moore left.
I mean, it's just okay. Yeah, this offensive guru thing was cool like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. What the fuck are we doing now? We're not doing anything special. We're running hook and ladder plays, and we're having Cedric Wilson. We're having Cedric Wilson run the ball and throw the ball. He's got a better QBR than Dak does. I think he's like 4 for 5 this season.
Good for him.
But it's time for a change. And there's a couple of people, talking heads, Cowboy-wise, that are like, maybe it's time to, just clean house. And I would kind of be okay with that. But my only concern is, what head coach do we have out there?
Go after...
if you have a name, let me know. I'll tell Jerry.
All right, well, you could hire the Flores guy. You could hire Zimmer.
Split the locker room. Zimmer's
You go get what's his nuts? Shit, I fucking forgot his name. Todd Bowles. Won't be terrible.
Bowles. Doug Peterson. I mean, want to Super Bowl with Philly, but
Philly.
Philly. Yeah, and they got a statue and everything.
Go get Harbaugh.
It was funny though because they were showing like an Eagles game and they were just like jizzing all over about the fact that the statue is out there with Peterson and Foles.
They're both gone.
And I was like, and neither one of them are on the team right now. And that was only, 3 years ago?
That's 4.
4 years ago. And neither one of them are on the team any longer. And they have a fucking statue out there.
Oh.
Not because they retired, but because they got fired. But anyway, just, I don't know. I don't know if McCarthy is the best option. I don't know if there's a better option out there for,
I can answer
head coach.
I can answer your first question.
Yeah.
He's not the best option.
He's not the best option.
The best option is running your defense.
Yeah.
Mr. Dan Quinn.
Maybe we can fire
Usually,
both of them and get Dan Quinn to take over.
Honestly.
I mean, that would probably be the best case scenario.
That would be the best,
for us. And then, get...
That way Parsons' development doesn't get hampered. And
yeah, because Parsons and Dan Quinn apparently are, tight. Tight. I think the Hard Knocks, they had the whole thing about it, how Dan Quinn, knew how to talk to Parsons and, talk to him, hey, this is how you do this, how you do that.
That's so cute.
And so, anyway, the Cowboys, then we got a lot of free agents. Cedric Wilson, who for some reason was our wide receiver 1 this year for some reason. He's a free agent. Michael Gallup's going to be a free agent. And just a crap ton of offensive players. A couple of offensive linemen are probably going to be gone. And it just makes you really think, could we get somebody in the draft? Somebody was asking on Facebook, an hour after the game was over, who should the Cowboys take in the first round?
Best available at this point.
I said offensive linemen because half of them are going into the twilight of their career, half of them are underdeveloped, and then I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what big names are out there because I think we officially have the 24th pick in the first round because we got booted so early. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So thank you for coming to my Cowboy TED Talk. As you can tell, I'm over the moon about this. So Cowboys losing the first round to the San Francisco 49ers on a bullshit last play call. And we definitely should have had the ball with 1 second left, but that's just me. Dak also needs to know who the fuck to give the ball to.
Yeah, you can't. Center can't fucking place the ball.
But
if that's the case, the players decide where the ball is. We don't even need refs.
Yeah, it's and then I think they said that one of the baseball affiliates, AA, AAA, or whatever, is going to start experimenting with robotic.
AAA.
AAA. So, so the sod poodles are going to get.
No, they're AA.
Damn it! That'd be so cool if we could see robot outfield. Well, that's what you get for eating shit you're not supposed to. But anyway, it'd be kind of cool to see a little robot. I don't know. I've been saying to get a robot. Fucking dog dying on fucking. Anyway,
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, she's eating shit she's not supposed to. She was choking yesterday. She's choking today, just like my fucking Cowboys. That's my dog. I'm gonna rename her Dak Prescott. But anyway. So Chris, the other side of that coin.
Well, I was going to talk about the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Well, I guess still the other side of that coin.
Yeah.
So.
I, for one, enjoyed the game very much.
I know you did. I know you enjoy my little misery. I know that you...
Well, I have to say that. I was talking to Bailey about this on the way home. I was I hate it for Colin because it's his team.
It's my team!
But I love it for Cowboy fans everywhere else.
I mean, yeah, our fan base isn't exactly the greatest, but we're no Philly, that's for sure.
I don't know, you're throwing trash at the refs and then your quarterback praised him for it.
Yeah, and then got fined $25,000 or whatever for
Did
it. Yeah, he got fined for it.
But he deserved to.
Yeah, it's bro, I understand. I'm pissed too at the refs, but at the end of the day, that's their fucking job. And, if the referee started throwing trash at you, they'd be fired. I'm just saying.
All Dak and McCarthy were doing is making excuses the entire time.
Yeah, well, Zeke had a tore MCL the whole season.
What the fuck is he playing?
Exactly.
I was looking at his stats and I was curious. After his injury, he got over 50 yards.
Once?
Twice. 3 times.
Oh.
At 69, 52, and 87. The rest of the time, most of them are 40s and 30s. What the fuck's he playing?
I don't know why he's playing.
Tony Pollard's fine.
Well, Tony Pollard was hurt a couple of those weeks, but that's only a couple of weeks. But yeah, Tony Pollard, I mean, people have been talking about this the entire season. I think since Halloween, people are Why aren't we giving Tony Pollard the ball more? He's got more spunk. He's got a bigger spring in his step. He's younger. He's faster. He's more agile. Why are we not giving him the ball more?
Well, Zeke won't be a Cowboy after next season because you have one more year of that contract.
Yeah, Amari Cooper might not even make it to next year.
Yep.
They interviewed Jerry Jones either today or the day before, sometime this week, and he was taking into consideration maybe getting rid of McCarthy and also telling Amari to take a walk, and we'll just go draft a wide receiver maybe in the first round or something.
Yes, I need to teach. This is an unpopular opinion probably for Cowboy fans. I need to teach Trayvon Diggs how to play corner. Yeah, he has 11 interceptions.
Yeah, 11 interceptions.
Great.
But he
has given up the most yards
like
in the NFL.
1,000 yards.
Over 1,000 yards.
Something like that. Yeah.
Like, I have to show you this TikTok real quick.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you guys will just listen to the audio for this.
Yeah. It's TikTok. It's him playing against Ayuk in the game.
Oh, Brandon Ayuk. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What are you doing? You're lost. Goodwill headset. You're literally free. So free. Freer than Peace Control Kyle. Dollar Tree PC. PC stands for Peace Control. You have negative earnings. 0 PR. 0 IQ. You're literally dog water.
Yeah.
Literally dog water? Yeah, like, he has those explosive, interceptions, which is great, but then he turns right around and gives up over 1,000 yards.
Like, he's too hit him. He'd be a great safety.
Maybe that's something that are hopefully crossing
obviously,
the
he can catch the ball. Obviously, he's a good ball hawk, so he'd be a good safety. But he takes too many. Takes too many chances out of the corner.
Yeah,
he gets exposed.
A lot of times he gets exposed. But
so
anyway, anything else you want to talk about with the Cowboys? Or
McCarthy's ass.
Yeah, McCarthy's clock management is ass.
Well,
we've known that since the beginning of time.
Shit, that's been all year.
Yeah,
you've lost multiple games because of that. Dak needs to grow up.
Dak needs to figure out how to throw the ball again because those.
He was playing. He played like shit.
Yeah,
everything was behind, and I mean it was bad.
Yeah, I heard that this was the worst playoff game Dak has ever played in his career, and
QBR.
I agree with him.
His QBR was like 25.
I agree with him.
Like shit.
It's like if he even had a shred of that 2016 Dak Prescott, we actually made it to this the playoffs and stuff like that. Then yeah, I would have been fine with that. But the interception was inexcusable, and him taking sacks like no tomorrow was inexcusable. Dude, when you have a mobile quarterback like that and they take sacks, it is mind-boggling to me. It's like literally just roll it, just throw the ball, take a freaking grounding penalty versus a sack. It won't show up in the stats as a sack for the opposing team, but it'll be another penalty, which apparently we had like over 1,000 yards of yards taken away.
They were the most
because of penalties.
And there wasn't many. I mean, there may have been one or two if you look at all of them, but there wasn't many penalties on last week that were bad calls. Like fucking Randy Gregory out fucking hugging the defender.
Yeah,
I'm like, your defensive line had 3 penalties in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
but what are y'all doing?
There was a couple of times when where Parsons got held though that they didn't call at all. But there's holding on every.
They had 9 penalties themselves. It's not like it was 14-2.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that it wasn't going to be like that Cincy game refs, but I mean they kind of played. They called a fair game. There's a few that I'm kind of scratching my head, but there's a few where I'm like, oh yeah.
The refs are not why y'all lost that game.
No. The people want to blame Cowboy fans, or I'm right there with you. Are vastly rushing to blame refs whenever we lose games. This was not one of those times.
I mean, you don't get those 3. I mean, your defense doesn't get those 3 field goals stopped, like making San Francisco get 3 field goals there in the first half. I mean, you can be down like 28-7 at halftime. Oh
yeah, for sure. That was actually a scenario that I heard a couple of Cowboy talking heads talking about, and they were like, so technically we should have been losing like 28-7 at halftime.
Yeah, it could have been that bad.
And I was like, well, luckily our defense is...
Your defense is not why you lost that game.
No. I mean, and one of the former Cowboys was talking like, your defense cost us the game. I don't think so. That's Dak getting CD fucking ball once.
You give up 23 points, and then 7 of those points were kind of handed to you when you turn it over at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, then Deebo Samuels goes in he's Jerry Rice.
The defense really didn't play that bad. Your offense has got all those weapons, and you can't do shit for 3 quarters. I mean,
yeah.
No.
Inconsistency is definitely something that
discipline
that offense needs to work on for sure. Is consistency.
So fire McCarthy and
hire McCarthy.
Hire Dan Quinn.
Get Dan Quinn to be We used to do it with Garrett, let him be the head coach and then let him call defensive plays. But Garrett, we let him call offensive plays. But do that and get a good offensive coordinator. Maybe we can, I don't know, go get one of the head coaches that are falling on hard times and bring him in for a year, and then
there you go.
We'll see. But I don't know. That's just me. I'm just a Cowboys fan. I don't know shit about my team. I don't know, anything. But I was quick when somebody's like, "What's the first round pick?" I said, "Offensive line, offensive line, offensive line, offensive line."
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like, "Oh, we need to get another safety." I'm like, "No more safeties. We need a fucking offense first."
Yeah, your defense is not the issue.
Our defense is fucking fine. Our defense is, probably one of the most stacked depth-wise I think I can remember a Cowboys defense being, if we don't lose some of these people. But, I mean, luckily Parsons is still on a rookie contract, and obviously so is Diggs.
We'll also have to see how good they are without Quinn.
And Wilson, if he can stay healthy, he's good for the defense. And yeah, let's see if we can get, like a great value Dan Quinn next year and see what happens. See if it's, lightning in a bottle or if it's actually something that is going to be good for the defense. But anyway, thank you. Yeah. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, who's playing this week? And at first I was like, I don't give a fuck. Cowboys are out. And I'm like, no. I'm actually very excited because there's a bunch of games this week that I'm actually looking forward to watching. But anywho, so we talk about your fucking Titans now?
Well, they had a nice week off.
They did.
They
Pina coladas at the beach.
For the first time since week 1, we don't have a single person ruled out for the game.
And that was another thing with the Cowboys. Nobody was hurt. And we fucked up.
Besides your third receiver, whatever his name is.
Yeah. Oh, besides Gallup.
That's really. I mean, yeah. Oh,
but anyway.
Yeah. So the first time since October, we're gonna have all 22 starters out there.
That's good. That's good. I'm really pulling for y'all. This is a fun game. I like both teams.
Derrick Henry's back.
The king
he has returned. Activated. Oh, it's a beautiful sight. I was watching him run practice this week. He's getting hit by the pads. I'm like, I love it.
So a lone tear go down your eye.
That a little
pride
bit.
just going down the side of your face.
Just a beautiful sight. It's a glorious beast of a man.
Okay, so I've got to ask you. I'm going to be the analyst here. What is your biggest fear with the team against the Bengals?
Jamar Chase.
There you go.
we're ranked. We are ranked. It's an interesting matchup. We are ranked 25th against the pass.
Yeah.
They are obviously good at passing.
Yeah.
But they have a shit offensive line. We have a top 5 defensive line.
So that could be good for y'all.
We're 7th in the league in sacks. So they have a shit offensive line. And then flip it the other way. They have a terrible pass defense. With A.J. Brown and Julio out there and Henry, our pass should be fine. And they have a pretty good run defense, but they have lost two of their interior defensive linemen this week, 2 of their starters.
Yeah.
They're out. So that should give Henry some more holes to run through.
Some ribs to eat.
So I think the matchup is in our favor as long as our pass defense can just limit Jamar Chase.
Okay, my next question was going to be, what's your biggest confidence for the team? But you pretty much answered that just now.
Our pass rush.
Woo! Okay, so how scared are you on a scale of 1 to 10 of Joey B?
Well, he beat us last year, but we were a different team last year.
Yeah, vastly different.
We were a shit. Our defense went. Our pass rush went from last in the league last year, or 30th in the league last year, to like 4th or 5th this year.
So you went from whack to stacked.
We did.
There you go.
So, what was your question again?
How on a scale of 1 to 10, how scared are you of Joey B?
They didn't play great last week.
Well,
they really didn't play that great. Like, that wasn't amazing.
No.
Like, because the Raiders don't have a good defense. They only put 27 against them. So they're not great. And then one of them was like a whistle play that shouldn't have counted, but neither here nor there.
Yeah, that ref squad had to sit in the corner and think about what they did. They're not going to be back for the rest of the playoffs.
They got sent home early.
They're just like, you know what?
You're
You're supposed to do maybe a couple more games. Bye. Later.
Yeah, because every crew is supposed to at least go through the divisional round.
Yeah.
And they're like,
and then they choose the Super Bowl
Yes.
squad, right? Like whoever has like the best stats or whatever.
Yeah, because you have 4 games in the first 2 weeks. You have all those. You have 4 crews the first 2 weeks, and then limit it down the second. And then you have an all-star team in the Super Bowl. But yeah, so no, that crew's out.
Yeah.
So Joey B, I give it a 6.
I give it a 6. It was kind of funny though because I watched a TikTok earlier, actually before you came over, and it was like this guy was holding a trophy. He's like, "Here's the Offensive Rookie of the Year trophy. Who wants it?" And then Jamar Chase is like, I'll take it. You know, obviously I deserved it. It's fine. No, it was Kyle Pitts.
Oh.
Kyle Pitts is like, I'll take it.
He
And then
had to get
and then Jamar Chase was like, don't you actually have to have touchdowns to get the Rookie of the Year? And he's like, I had a touchdown. He's like, did you have one on U.S. soil? He's like, no. He's like, then it doesn't count. Maybe you can get the London Offensive Rookie of the Year, but you're not getting a fucking, you know, NFL Rookie of the Year. And then Jamar Chase is like, I'll take it. And then Mac Jones was like, no. I'll take it. And it's like, why do you deserve it? That's a quarterback bias. And he's like, it's not quarterback bias when I was solely responsible for the quickest rebuild in NFL history. I was like, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Mac Jones, they were supposed to suck without Brady, and they actually made it to the playoffs.
I mean, if it would have been a better game against Buffalo, maybe.
Yeah, and then like Jamar Chase just going off, like, oh, it's me. And then Waddle's in the corner. It was like, yeah, who was about to break the rookie receiving record? Oh yeah, right, me. I'll take it. And then that's all the video was. And I was like, damn. So
I assume Jamar will win it.
Jamar's probably gonna win it because I mean, obviously he made the playoffs.
I mean, at 1,400 yards, that's a lot.
Yeah, and then fuck it, Jamar's out there somewhere.
Yeah, have you seen that?
Yeah.
He's like,
Bro,
Jamar's out there somewhere.
Jamar's out there somewhere. It's like Mahomes with Hill. It's like, fuck it, Tyreek's out there somewhere. But, so I think, Jamar should get it. But, yeah, I thought that video was fucking hilarious because I was just watching that minutes before you came over. But, so what is, okay, I was going to ask you what your final prediction was, but let's save that for
Well, that's the first pick anyway.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a good segue.
That's a good segue, so I'm going to ask you for the third to last time? We have 3 weeks left.
And the 20th time.
Yeah. And that is, we got.
Yep, let's get right into it here.
Yep.
We got the Bengals at the Titans.
I'm going to go with the Titans, but like I said, I like both of these teams. Like, the Bengals are the little team that could this year, and you guys definitely are flipped of what you guys were last year. So, I don't think you guys should have gotten the first game of the week. I think y'all probably should have gotten that last one.
It's because we're fucking Tennessee.
Yeah, it's
because no one gives a shit about the Titans.
It's like if your market was bigger, you guys probably
we're a number one seed and we're the first game of the fucking weekend. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
like that's fine.
That's bias. And I'm taking a look at the last game, and that's actually kind of anyway. But
it's fine.
It's whatever.
We should at least got like the Saturday night game or something.
Yeah, the next game.
Whatever. Either way, yeah, I'll take the Titans. I mean, I will not be surprised if we lose, and I won't be surprised if we win. But I'm hoping we win.
So your expectations are moderate.
Yes.
So. Good for you. Good for you. That's not how the Cowboys roll. But anyway, good for you, though.
Honest, I thought y'all were. I picked y'all. I mean, I picked San Fran last week. That's why I'm tied with you.
There shouldn't be any fucking reason that we should have lost that game. But
that's what y'all do.
But we had our game plan the same it has been for a month, and we fucked it. We got fucked on national television.
It's okay.
Not pixelated. Just full blown.
It's like in 4K.
Yeah. Big old chainsaw dick up the ass.
Ooh. Speaking of that chainsaw dick, we have the 49ers with porn star Jimmy at Lambeau Field taking on the Packers.
I am not giving San Francisco an inkling of a chance in this game. I'm going to go with the Packers.
Yeah.
Usually my mindset is if you beat my team, y'all better go all the fucking way. This year, I'm so pissed. Now, I want Aaron Rodgers to discount double fuck everybody. Wearing red.
Well, I'm also picking the Packers. So there we go. Because the Packers are going to fuck everybody. Yep. Now, here we go. The last two ones are toss-ups.
I know. Well, okay, so maybe I shouldn't be mad that y'all guys got the first game, because these two games are actually pretty fucking good.
Toss-up. You got the Rams at the Buccaneers.
So the Ram versus the Goats. I'm going with the Goats.
I'm going with the Rams.
Woo!
I think Stafford makes it. He doubles down on his playoff wins from 1 to 2.
Yeah, good for Stafford finally getting a playoff victory.
Well, it took 11 years, but it's fine.
Well, I mean, Detroit didn't know what the playoffs were his entire career. They haven't known what the playoffs were since like the 60s. But
even Barry Switzer knows. Alrighty, Bill. Here we go. Like
last game.
Everyone. I went off on. I didn't go off. I posted a stupid comment against somebody on Facebook.
Did you get added?
No.
They didn't at you?
Let's see. No, let's see. Let me see if they've comment. How many likes I'm up to on that.
How many likes he's up to? So he's got at least one.
Alright, so someone's like, because it was a post about Derrick Henry being activated, right?
Uh-huh.
This guy's like, this matchup doesn't even matter because whoever wins the Bills and Chiefs will be going to the Super Bowl. Both the Bills and Chiefs are just better teams. I'm like, tell me you don't watch football without telling me you don't watch And I have 11 likes at the moment.
No, the responses though. Yeah. I love it when they talk shit and then you talk shit back and they don't respond. It's my favorite.
And everyone's like, do you not realize the Titans beat both the Bills and the Chiefs back-to-back weeks this year?
It's like, yeah, you just took a picture of Derrick, which you might not like Derrick Henry. I don't know. Maybe you're, Georgia, Notre Dame, whoever the fuck he beat in those championships with Bama. Maybe you just don't like him because he beat the fuck out of your college team, and now you're hating him into the NFL.
I guess.
And so it's just like, dude.
I'm like, it's like we beat both of those teams, and still no one likes the Titans.
It's like I'm watching the same game as you are, and you, sir, don't have a pot to piss in. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
So, yeah. Let's see. And he added more to his recent. I guess he updated his. What did he say? He's like, both the Bills and Chiefs are just better teams, and it's not even close because of quarterbacks. Sorry, bro. You're not there yet in your first successful season.
He said that to you?
No, he updated. His original comment started with, whoever wins the Bills and Chiefs game is going to the Super Bowl. That's where he ended it. Now I said,
you have a crystal ball?
Let's see. Don't get me started on the mediocre Ryan Tannehill. That Aggie sucks. And
don't you fucking bring my Aggies into this shit. I will fucking skull fuck you.
It's no accident that the Titans haven't been mentioned as Super Bowl favorites. It's because of their quarterback. Well, that's rude.
Well, looking at these matchups, I would say Tannehill is probably...
And then I go to his Facebook, and it's like, only God can bring true peace to your heart.
Only God can bring true peace to your heart? Okay. Okay, well, you know what?
And your name is spelled wrong. Kevin is not Kevan.
Who the fuck?
Cavan? Is it Cavan?
The Cavan.
He's in the Army, so thank you, but fuck you.
Thank you for your service, but shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so anyway, back to your regular scheduled programming.
Yeah, but okay, I will agree with him on one avenue, and that's probably Tannehill is probably the weakest quarterback in the playoffs right now. But your team around him is second to none.
They have a Hulk.
You have a Hulk. Congratulations. But anyway, yeah, back to
we have a rested with fresh legs Hulk. So, yeah. Speaking of the other two teams, I guess the AFC Championship here.
Who wins this going to the Super Bowl?
Karen Cavan.
Yeah, Karen Cavan right here.
His name is, I won't say his last name, but it's Cavan. Either way,
Cavan
the Karen. We got the Bills at the Chiefs.
I honestly would fucking love. I wanted it last week. I didn't get it. I almost got it if the game was only 5 minutes. I'm going with the Bills.
I'm going with the Bills as well.
I want the Bills. So we have one difference.
Yeah, they're the Rams.
We got the Rams. But yeah, so I guess just to recap: Titans, Packers, Bucks, Bills.
Titans, Packers, Rams, Bills.
There you go. So you're throwing shade at the GOAT, Chris. That's okay.
Well, I mean, okay. I mean, I won't be surprised if everyone wins that one either.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
But if they play like they did last week against the Make-A-Wish kid, then
that Make-A-Wish kid, man, was
he had a bad day. He had a bad day. He's about to go play baseball.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? Was it the A's or whoever? Like, is Oakland still looking for somebody? Because I'll go play. And then they're already saying, like, should they fire Cliff Kingsbury? It's like, it wasn't his fault he threw a fucking pick six.
To be fair, they didn't have Hopkins either.
No Hopkins. It was funny because it was like, I saw a meme, it was like Kyler Murray without D-Hop, and it was Uncle Rico.
Oh, my. That's terrible. To be fair, they beat you without Hopkins, too.
Yeah, they did. Not hard to do, apparently.
Apparently not.
Not difficult to do. Oh, but anyway, guys, we're going to get out of here. We're about half an hour, which is what I wanted this week. So, Chris, thanks for stopping by again.
Thanks for talking about the Cowboys for so long.
Oh, yeah, we did it for 15 of the fucking 30 minutes was talking about the Cowboys. So, you're welcome. If you came for Cowboys banter and shit talk, shit posting, you came to the right place. And we only talked about the Titans for like 6 minutes. So, anywho.
They've been off for 10 days.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. Enjoy the football. Enjoy the playoffs. If your team's still in it, congratulations. If your team's not like me, then put on your sister's prom dress, drink a bottle of Drano, and headbutt a knife.
Baseball's not that far away.
Baseball? Heaven isn't too
depends
far
if they get the
away.
lockout figured out.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that shit. But we got spring football apparently coming for the third fucking entity of the of the AFL or whatever.
Oh, the Titans actually signed a CFL guy.
Oh, cool. That's
The
cool.
other day.
Yeah, those damn Canadians, man, they go 50 yards extra.
Hmm.
That's a lot of freaking field for them to cover. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much. And always remember my little piglets. Colin Porkchop loves y'all the mostest. And
Tighten up.
tighten up. And
And make choices.
make a choice, especially in the goddamn pick'em. Kavon.
Yeah.
Fucking Kavon. Karen, you dropped that keyword. Okay, you know what? I'm already pissed about the Cowboys, and you have to bring my fucking Aggies into this? I got a belly full of white dog shit in me, and you pull this crap on me? Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Fucking Kavon.